Hi you guys! So before we get into the video, I just wanted to say that last Friday I released my first ever musical project, my first EP. I'm not going to be posting the videos of the music on not Instagram. I'm not going to be posting them on YouTube, so streaming it on Spotify is probably the only way you're going to hear it. So yeah, the EP is called Tower Moments because it's moments in my life that were big breaking points. There's sad songs, pop songs, so go listen to it if you want to support what I'm doing, and come back to the video, and I'd love to hear in the comments what song resonated with you guys the most. I also just got back from getting my hair cut. I got it done at Coiffure Story, so I will put their link here, because they just did such a good job and they were so cool. I've never had bangs before. I didn't know I was like a bangs girly, but yeah, I think it goes well with my face and my mood. So I just wanted to come on here and say that first. And now we're gonna get into the video.
Last time on the Purple Palace. So in the last video that I posted, I shared with you guys a certain life dilemma that I'm going through. I've been looking for around 8 months now for an apartment to buy, and I finally found sort of like my dream place that was in my budget. It was a really bright studio with a lot of natural light and a balcony and like a cool neighborhood. And basically in the video I was talking about how I had also found out that the neighbor was a hoarder, and so there were smells in the hallway, and I was afraid that if I was going to get the place that it would be an issue, especially because we shared a wall. Like I said in the last video, this isn't a small issue. They had to call like the health department, so it is like a big thing. But I was really going in between whether or not I should get the place or not, especially because the guy that owned it, every time I went to visit it, he would be burning incense in the hallway. So I decided the only way for me to really know how big of an issue this really was to visit the place at night in secret, to figure out if the smell was really that bad, or if maybe it was just like a problem that, would get resolved over time. So we're picking back up same day at night, me going through wigs and hats because I don't want the guy that owns the place to see me visiting the building in secret, because I thought it would just be awkward. So I didn't want him to know that it's me. So that's where we're at.
Let's check out the wigs situation. I could go with a cowgirl hat, but I think that's drawing attention to myself. Oh my god, I ate so much for dinner. Oh my god, this blonde wig. Ugh. I love it when you have wigs and you're just like not even sure like which way is which. This wig smells like chemicals. We're not wearing this. Yeah, I can be wearing a wig over on the 18th. Not tonight. Not tonight, sweetheart. So we go there. I'm thinking I won't take the elevator up to the actual floor. I'm gonna walk up. Because if I take the elevator, like just so I can like feel it out, I'm not gonna stay very long. And the deal I'm making with the universe is that please, have to ask nicely, we are gonna get a sign. We're gonna get confirmation. I'm gonna leave feeling at peace, or I'm gonna leave with a clear no. Something's gotta go down. And whether that is it smells bad, whether that's I run into a neighbor and the neighbor gives me tea, like actual information tea. I'm not gonna like go there and like drink tea with the neighbor. I think I should change too. Like, I'll put on glasses. I'll put on my ugly glasses. No one looks at me twice in those glasses, I swear. They're like the ugliest glasses you could possibly ever imagine. Hold on, let me put them on. I hate wearing them. Enjoy my almost dead flower. Okay, I couldn't find my actual reading glasses, but I found these. Does this look suspicious? I need to find my actual glasses. This is literally annoying. Why can I never find anything when I'm actually looking for it? Alright, I found them, see? I think we need to change the outfit. Oh my god, by the time I get there, it's gonna be night. Oh shit. Another thing is, okay, so another thing is the apartment has a gardien d'immeuble, which is like sort of like a bird watcher. Like she just like watches over the building and
just to make sure everything's cool, like, you know, in case something happens. She like delivers your mail. You probably have to get her like a gift at Christmas, which would be a good thing, except if she's up my ass. I'll just say I'm visiting here. Of course my battery is on 1%, so I need to wait now. I can't tell you how many like things I've been late to, because like I'm about to leave and I'm like, oh, my phone's on 1%, and like I need that to like know how to get there. I look insane. I look like that character from Space Jam that is hiding like aliens in his coat. We're at 40% battery. I think that's probably good enough. This outfit. I can't. This outfit. I had to do the green shoes, didn't you? But since they're neighbors, to walk up to her door, I essentially have to walk up to his door. And if I heard someone like slowly creeping up to my door, I'd be fucking sus. I'm gonna look outside because his window is on the street and see if he's home. If his light's off, perfection. But he might just be watching a movie because he had a projector installed, which was another plus of the apartment. He said if I moved in, he'd leave it for me, which would be great. Oh my god. Off to the 18th. It's starting to rain. I don't have an umbrella. What does this mean? The girl that's like trying to find signs anywhere. This neighborhood's so calm. Like, I've loved living here, but like I couldn't buy a place here because it's just super expensive. But it would be great to live in the 18th. Have tons of friends over there. Tons. I have one friend over there. Hi Jojo, if you're watching this. We'll see. We'll see how this night turns out. Okay, I'm out of the metro. The first thing I'm gonna check and see if his light's on. I hope he's out to dinner or something, because then it would just like make it so much easier. Because then I wouldn't worry about him coming out. We'll see. I'm not nervous. I feel powerful. I feel at peace, strangely. His light's on. He's home. Whatever, I'm just going in. I made myself go back twice because the first time I was chicken shit, I stood there for a second and ran away because I knew he was home. And it's like, second time and then the first time I did smell something. It smells like soap trying to cover up something bad. I don't know, all I fucking wanted was some clarity. Some sign. I mean, it definitely smells bad. It definitely fucking smells bad. Like, as soon as I got close, I could smell it wasn't good. But I couldn't get close enough to be like, oh my god, it reeks, you know? What's wrong with me? Like, why am I ashamed to go up? Maybe it's because it's the time of day. Like, if I were to come back during the day and I got caught, like, it's not as creepy as if I, like, came at night, you know? I'm getting my tattoo tomorrow, and then I think I'll swing by during the day. Get up real close. And that way, if I'm caught, it's not as weird. I'll just be like, look, I was in the neighborhood and I wanted to like check out the situation. And then that way tomorrow I'll also knock on the door of the neighbors to talk to them. All right, I'm home now. It's raining really hard. It's like a mood. I'm into it. It's at a point where I asked my friend who's like into tarot to do a card reading for me, like in hopes that there's some sort of message. And all the cards that she pulled are really good. And on my way home in the metro, I had this voice in my head that was like, it will all be okay, we'll take care of it. So I don't know if that means in the sense of like they're gonna block this from happening, or in the sense of like it's gonna be okay
you can move in and it won't be a problem. But I have until Wednesday night, basically, so 2 days, to sort of figure this all out, because I'm supposed to sign the purchase agreement on Thursday, and once you sign it, it's like kind of hard to get out of it. So I don't know, like, it's clear that this is a problem, but it's like, is this a problem that I can live with? Is this something that's going to be taken care of? I don't know. So I've never, like I said, I've never been in the situation of like being so torn about it, because I really like the apartment and I think I could be happy there. But then I think the real fear comes from the fact that if I do go with it and then it doesn't end up working out, then I only have to blame myself, because there's a part of me that just really wants this place and like feels like I should get it. But then why am I having these doubt, like it's not a small problem either, Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not worried about like I know the answer will come to me. I know that the answer will come to me. Okay. Yeah, I know that the answer will come to me. That's what I need to It's almost kind of exciting. Like, it's exciting, strangely, to have like this dilemma. For some reason, it's like, ooh, like, what are we gonna do? Like, what? I don't know. I guess in any case, it's almost like when you miss an airplane. Okay, you missed the airplane. Okay. So I guess this is about accepting that, like, no matter what, if I take it and it doesn't end up working out, I'm gonna be okay. Like, it's gonna be fine. It'll be dommage, but it'll be okay. So that's a beautiful realization, that no matter what, it's gonna be fine. So I'm sort of a risk taker, as you can tell by like my lifestyle, like moving to Paris, and and I always feel like every time I've taken a big risk, it like works out. And this would be a risk, but it's exciting sometimes to just like jump and see what happens, So hi, it's the next day. I don't know why I said hi like that. Hi. Hi. Okay, hello. It's the next day, and I'm going to go get my tattoo done by Milo. If you love colorful tattoos, they are the person to go see, because they just have like the coolest style. We collaborated on my first Purple Palace tattoo, and now I'm getting one to honor my first musical project. And we're doing a truc. I'm trading them one of my paintings for a tattoo, which I think is really cool. I'm giving them the one with the seashells on it. So yeah, I'm gonna head out and I'll show you guys what it looks like when I'm done. I was thinking about swinging by the apartment again. I don't even know. It just feels kind of dumb because I'm not getting any clarity. I'm just feeling like sort of we'll see. And yeah, time is sort of running out. Time is running out. So I need to make a decision about this. But anyway, first tattoo, and then we'll see what the rest of the day has in store. Goodbye.
Magnifique cette lampe aussi. Oh my god.
Alright, I just got home from getting my tattoo. We need to fucking talk. We need to talk. Let me sit you down. Somewhere. Where can I put you? Oh my god, get it together, sweetheart. When will you become a YouTuber that does things right? That works. No, it doesn't. Okay, we'll just hold you. I'm holding you in my arms, in my hand. Alright, so I went and got my tattoo, and it was really, really good. And they had an apprentice there who was really cool from New York, and we were all just talking. And they did this really amazing tattoo on me. Let me show you. I'm not gonna show you my arm because it's like all um, like puffy and not how it's gonna look, but I'll show you the photo of what we ended up doing. Oh shit. So because of my album release, I wanted to do something with like a tower falling to sort of mark the occasion. So we did this. Oh my god, can you focus? Dear Lord. This is, you can't see it. I'll show you in another clip. But we did this really amazing pink tower with like flaming hearts, and it's just like very cool. They also did the tattoo on my other arm, so it just looks really cool next to each other. I, for some reason, felt like opening up to them about this issue with the apartment. I really asked my angels for signs these last few days, and there was 3 of them there, and we just had a discussion about it. And, you know, they brought up some really good points. One of them being that, like, you know, you could move in, it could be fine, or you could move in and it could really affect your mental health to have this odor, because it's really like the first thing that you notice when you walk in. And at the end of the discussion, I had sort of made my decision that I'm going to retirer l'offre sur l'appartement, which was really hard for me to do because I shook hands with the guy and said I was going to take it. Like I said, the apartment ticked all the boxes. I even started like collaging together. Like I went on like Photoshop and started photoshopping like where I would put my stuff. I really projected myself being there. And so it's really a decision that is made, a really big decision for me that was made à contre-cœur, because there was a time like a few days ago where I was like, I'm gonna get it no matter what. And I was thinking about it and thinking about these last few days, me asking my angels for signs. And I was watching back that footage and I was like, I was looking for all these signs, but I think that all along, the biggest sign was already within myself, that I didn't feel at ease about it. You know, I think when something is meant for us, there is an ease about it. And I talked about how, like, all along, like, things seemed to be going so well and so easily. When in reality, when I first visited the place, I got the address wrong. Like, I was an hour late. Like, there were, like, so many little signs along the way. But I think it's so interesting that when we want something to work out, we do turn a blind eye to those signs. Whether that's in love, in friendship, we see what we want to see, you know? And I think that this was a test in a sense, because it's easy to make the decision that's best for you when the decision is clear. But will we make those difficult decisions when we really want something? For example, in love, when you know that something's not right for you, or there's a potential big risk for your mental health, are you just going to keep going with it because that's what feels good? Or are you actually going to pay attention to, you know, how you feel au fond de toi? I think often in life as well, when you have a big decision to make, we often want to look to others to make the decisions for us. I was asking my mom, my sister, my dad, my friends. And I think this was a test to see if I will make the most informed decision for myself. At the end of the day, I'm the one that's going to have to be living there, you know? And I had this thought, and it was like, why would my angels, my guides, bring me something that had an issue? They wouldn't, because this isn't from them, you know? And even though I'm disappointed, I really saw myself in this place. I think that I'm gaining confidence from this experience, because I'm showing that at the end of the day, I'm not going to ignore the signs like I had in the past about certain things, about friendships, about situations that I was in that just felt a little bit strange. And I also felt like all along in the process that I was sort of just like being pressured a bit, you know, like make a decision, because if you don't, like someone, you know, it just felt, and I don't think it should feel like that, you know? It's definitely like probably the biggest disappointment I've had this year so far. Like I was so excited, I already started telling my friends like, oh my god, we're gonna be neighbors, like, And I think that that sort of excitement for something new and, you know, having like this change was sort of taking precedent over like the effects that this could have on my mental health. And I just want to let you guys know that like whatever you're going through right now, just trust your heart. And obviously I think it's good to ask people around you, but at the end of the day, when you have a doubt about something, I think it doesn't come from nowhere. And I think that you really need to pay attention to those things. And yeah. You guys can tell I'm disappointed, right? I think that it would have been exciting to be like, oh, this is my, like, I'm just gonna fucking go for it. But then also I'm thinking about my future self and trying to be a good friend to myself and like knowing that this would be a huge issue and actually believing that this is probably why the guy's moving out anyway, you know, and why all along the line I noticed all of these red flags. I think that in the past, in my life, I have been somebody that wants to just see like, wants to live in like this dream world and like see the best. But also like, there's this one tarot card. I forget which one it was, but it got pulled for me in a reading, and it was like the guy had like a few cups and he spilled them and he looked sad because he lost his taste for wine, but behind them there were other cups and like a bridge leading to a castle. And that's sort of what I had in mind of like, you know, what looks before you doesn't look so good, but if you turn around, there's probably something even better, you know? Oh my god, what a fucking emotional roller coaster this week has been. But I know that this is the most informed decision that I could make. If it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. Okay, if you guys made it to the end, leave me a comment that says if it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. God, this is what being an adult is like. This is what being an adult is like. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure to pre-save my EP coming out very soon. I also have journals out. The I Am So Lucky journal. I mean, isn't it lucky that I had this rendezvous with Milo today? Hell yes, it's a hell fucking no. Love you. Peace to Cheetos. Gonna go cry now.